Hey everybody, welcome to our first night of filming for Agries Martial Arts. Today we're going to film our first lesson tonight. It's going to be a very basic lesson. I thought what I would focus on, seeing as how we have kind of a wide audience in that I'm doing it for all of the classes and all of the students at Agries Martial Arts, including the Mighty Tigers, the Karate Kids, teens and adults, as well as some self-defense stuff for some co-workers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of techniques that I want you to concentrate on for the next couple of days for the Monday and Tuesday sessions. And we're going to break them down. We'll do two techniques and we'll combine them a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll sophisticate it a little bit. We're also going to post this online on Facebook, and then I'll obviously post this on YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Agries Martial Arts. Just go ahead and look for it. You'll see a picture of myself and Grandmaster Larry Tatum, my instructor. He'll be up there. I also posted some resources on the YouTube channel as well from Master Tatum, and he's doing various techniques with extensions and whatnot from the videos that I had. So enjoy. Okay, so Mike McDevitt, my senior guy here, is going to help us with our techniques. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and present the technique, and I'm going to show it to you just like this in the video so that you can see it and practice along. Then I'm going to demonstrate it on Mike, and we'll talk about the application. So we're going to start off with something very, very simple, and the technique is sword of destruction. Now, sword of destruction, we're going to utilize what's called a vertical outward block. So first of all, I'm going to roll my sleeve up here so you can see what we're doing. When I do a vertical outward, I'm sorry, excuse me, not a vertical outward block, an outward extended block. So when we do an outward extended block, so I want you to make sure that you're doing this properly, and I want to make sure that when you actually apply this to a person or in a self-defense situation, that your block itself is structurally sound and you have that open-ended triangle and whatnot. So the very first thing is get your front toe back heel alignment and settle back into your stance. Settle back into a neutral bow. As you settle back, your left hand's on a positional check. Now this right hand, what I like to do is I like to come up here right before I execute, and I rotate outward this way, and I'm doing counter rotational torque here, right? Or actually rotational torque as I'm going clockwise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it up and I'm going to stop it. Now notice how my hand, so it's like you're waving at somebody. My hand, my fist is closed. My knuckles are going to line up with my shoulder on this, and I'm not going to go really far out here because essentially when you see me do the technique on Mr. Mike, I'm going to stop right about here for economy of motion purposes. I don't need to go way out here to leave myself dangerously exposed. Not to mention that your rotator cuff is stressed here, the muscles in your shoulder are stressed. It's really not good for your body. It's not a natural movement like in Kenpo. So again, we're going to settle back and do our block. Now, relax your body and settle and tighten your position of your block here and activate those muscles and settle in. Front toe back heel alignment, root yourself into the ground, make sure your knees are bent, feet at 45, heel toe alignment. We're doing that outward extended block. Now from here, we're allowing the punch to come towards us. I'm going to strike with the outside edge of the forearm. We're going to cat back. Make sure you draw into a good cat, 90-10 weight distribution. You're going to front ball kick, snap the kick to the groin. Now you notice how I keep my balance because at some point I want to utilize my gravitational marriage and I want to be able to come down and execute that chop right there. Now, when you execute that last move, as you settle downward, what I want you to really focus on is planting your foot. And just at the point of impact, when your heel comes down, I want you to rotate that body and do a little bit of a twist. If you can get this on my foot, Mr. Larry. And I'm going to twist slightly as I execute that chop. That right there is going to give me that counter rotational torque that is very useful in the technique. Okay, I'm going to get an iced coffee break, so follow me over here. As you know, I'm a coffee fanatic. All right, so let's go back to it. This is sword of destruction. This can be against a hooking punch, Could be against, honestly, a one-arm grab, stepping back and settle. Root yourself into the ground in case it turns into a tackle. Outward extended block. Make sure this is structurally sound. Open-ended triangle here. Line it up with your shoulders. Your knee should line up with that elbow as well. This elbow and this knee should be lined up. Front toe, back heel alignment, back straight. Cat up. Shoot the kick to the groin. As I land down, I'm going to employ gravitational marriage. My foot hits the ground and pop. Shoot that chop. Chopping with this part of the hand. Right there, that outward heel edge. Okay. Now with the help of Mike. Hello, sir. All right, Mike forgot his coffee, so we'll go easy on him. All right, let's do it on this side so we get the proper angle, because Mike's going to shoot that left when he comes in. Ha! Settle back and draw back. This is right where I want to block, right between here, right at the right on the wrist side of the form. Cat, shoot that kick, come down and chop. When I drop, I settle into my movement. Okay, good. One more time. Slowly, step back, settle. Draw back, kick, chop. Good. All right, thanks. All right, everybody go ahead and take a few minutes and try that, and we'll be right back.